Yeah, certainly I can answer that question for you about the Farbenton latent effect. For many years, the HVAC trade has had to deal with the Farbenton latent effect caused by monochloral difluoro wave infarction. When refrigerant is introduced into the metering fluctuator wheel, the Farbenton effect is increased, causing the wave infarction to range out of control, which can cause potential damage to such expensive parts in the system as the Canuter valve or the thermothrottle. If the fluctuator wheel is metering at precisely the same time as the Canuter valve is ranging and the thermothrottle has not picked up any molar reluctance in the wheel, a psychrometric flutter may be introduced into the system as well. With these effects being indicated, the only solution may be the introduction of a fluctuator disc on the fluctuator wheel. This should stop any thermal conductive abrasion, although counteractants developed by the abrasive nature of thermal conductive abrasion leaves the system open to evaporative indolence and condenser resurgence, of course. As noted previously in the manual, though, older units had used a trilateral valve in place of the Canuter valve, but had experienced a conductive incapacitive embroider and umbroider when ranging through the same sinusoidal wave. This was thought to have been improved by adding a sinusoidal wave infarter, but the infarter caused too much superheated barphonium collections in the trilateral bilodial fork gear that was designed into the thermothrottle as a hedge against bilateral hesitance. Had the counteractants been avoided in the beginning, a simple transidual diametric hose collaborator could have been used at a much cheaper cost. Though the Farbenton effect has been reduced now with the newer refrigerants with the ODP values that are much lower, a service tech needs to pay particular attention and more closely than ever to these particular effects. And with the introduction of the refrigerant volume scrutinizer, the latent effect has nearly been averted. So I think you need to pay some attention to this matter, but also note that as we get further down the line that the new subcooling Wavertron has now had problems with the refrigerant volume scrutinizer. I hope this clears up any questions that you may have had.